Get it immediately.
In this video series we're looking at the basics of movie making. In this video we're looking at the 180-degree rule and we're looking a bit more at camera movement. So let's start with the 180-degree rule. The 180-degree rule dictates that you should keep the camera on one side of the action. In this simple scene, we've started with the camera on one side. We must therefore keep the camera on this side. We can cut to different cameras that are positioned on this side of the action, but not to the opposite side. If we do go to the opposite side, like here, it suddenly confuses the viewer, and the characters seem to have jumped to the wrong sides. So it's important to keep the camera to the same side. Another thing to bear in mind is the idea of look room. If you remember the rule of thirds, the subject should be on the back third and the space in front of them should be the other 2/3, so where they're looking. Another type of shot is the handheld shot. It gives a documentary realism. It should make the footage seem more exciting. It's a technique that came from documentaries because the important thing about documentaries was just getting the shot, so the footage was often quite rough. It offers verisimilitude, which is the believability of a shot. You often see this sort of thing in action movies, where we're following characters around, maybe they're stalking someone, something like that. Yeah! A great clip for showing all these techniques is within the film Saving Private Ryan. At the beginning of the movie, the Americans invade Omaha Beach. You can see the usefulness of the handheld style shot as it offers a sense of verisimilitude or believability to the scene, helping the audience to feel like they're participating in the scene. They're following the 180-degree rule as the cuts between the characters are all from one side. This is essential because we're close in. It makes it much easier for the viewer to grasp the location of each cut. Another thing to note is the positioning of the characters. When we cut to Tom Hanks, the space is in front of him and he is positioned on the back third. In other words, known as look room. Now interestingly, they break the 180-degree rule here. We're on the other side. This is fine in this case because it's very obvious where the camera is positioned. It's a very long shot and it's used as an establishing shot. It's when the camera is closer in that it really affects the scene much more. So that finishes part 2 of the basics of movie making techniques. Follow the link to part 3 here. I hope this helps.